Hi, Scott Mathias here again. In this video we're going to do something very special. I'm often asked when I'm leading this raw lifestyle about where do I get my sweet from, those little things that make life a little bit more entertaining and a little more pleasurable on a daily basis. Well, I get my sweets 100% from raw ingredients. Now, for this raw mousse, a raw chocolate mousse, you're going to need one avocado and the contents thereof. You're going to need one large banana. For this particular exercise, I've got 2 small bananas, so it's okay. You're going to need some raw cacao powder, and that is absolutely superb. Going to need a sweetener, and that's the other thing too. I'm often asked, what sort of sweeteners to use? Well, I don't use high GI white refined sugars. Nuh-uh, absolutely not. I use small amounts of agave, I'll use small amounts of coconut palm nectar, and sometimes I'll use maple syrup. Now, they're all low GI, so they're not going to affect your glycemic index and as far as your body's concerned. I'm going to use a small amount of vanilla extract, and this is actually a natural vanilla extract, which is really neat, and a pinch of salt. You will need something to blend it with. In this particular case, it's my little bullet machine, because we're not going to make a lot. I'm only going to make one for myself, enough serving just large enough for myself. And away we go. So let's just get on with this and pull up our container here, drop our avocado in here, and away we go. Now, this is really great for kids, and if you think the kids have got a sweet issue, then get them onto raw sweet, and it's as easy as that. Just break the bananas up. You'll find it easier to go through the machine. Now, while the recipe says 2 or 3 dessert spoons of agave or other sweetener, you can vary the amount, and the idea basically is to create a sauce that you can actually make a little sweeter if you have to at the end of the day. So go light on the sweetener for starters. I'm going to put 3 dessert spoons of powder in here, cacao powder. Now, you might think that that's a lot, but remember, this is 100% food, so that cacao powder isn't going to do you much harm. Okay, we'll put a dab of vanilla essence in. That's all that's required, and a pinch of my special salt. And you can use, this is actually a lake desert salt from east of Perth in Australia, so it's 100% pure, it comes out of the ground, but you can use the sea salt. And the idea is then to put the lid on that and switch this on. Of course, as is usually the case for my videos, I forget to do something. So here we go. Give it a good shake up. It's coming together brilliantly. Now, it's pretty well done. Now, you're not going to believe this when I actually undo the lid. That is absolutely stunning. Look at the colour of that. I mean, it's almost black. It's just delicious. Let me have a taste. Ah, my goodness. That is, dare I say, my blessed mother. It's better than her chocolate mousse. We'll put this in this beautiful glass. Now, this doesn't require any setting in the refrigerator. It hasn't had any coconut oil added to it to aid in the settling process. But this is to love for, without doubt. Now, this is my dessert tonight. So it's pretty amazing. And on the top, some cacao nibs, just to give it a little bit of presentation. A few more than that. And there we have it. That is a chocolate mousse, which is absolutely incredible. It's 100% raw. Now, remember, pictures at the start and the end of each of the video, and the recipe, of course, is available in the form of a PDF, which you can download and just track through. But believe me, once you've got this basic chocolate mousse sorted, you can actually add fresh fruit to it. You can add strawberries to it, blueberries and things like that, and do something with it which is quite magnificent. I'll probably just start by finishing that off. I know that little Toasty was wandering around here a moment ago, and he's probably after some as well. But of course, you don't feed him chocolate, and I don't feed him avocado because they're the two things which really cause problems for dogs. So how about that? That's the chocolate mousse. So just to recap, 1 whole avocado, 1 large banana or 2 small ones, some cacao powder, a pinch of salt, some vanilla, and of course you need a Vitamix or something to blend it together, and Bob's your uncle. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I know I'm going to go off and enjoy this right now. So until the next video, stay healthy. I'm Scott Mathias. Cheerio.